Hello friends, welcome back. The ultimate destination for rare treasures and hidden gems in the world of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the story of one of Australia's most valuable and rare decimal coins. With a stunning design and rare copper composition and soaring market value, this coin is making waves among collectors and investors alike. Let's uncover why this small coin carries such big value. First up, we explore the rare and exceptionally valuable 1977 Australian 5-cent coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Minted during the early decades of Australia's decimal currency transition, this coin represents more than just face value. It symbolizes the nation's modern economic evolution. The decimalization of Australia's currency began in 1966, and by 1977, the 5-cent coin had become one of the most widely used denominations. However, while millions were produced, only a handful have survived in superb condition, making certain specimens from this year extremely rare and highly sought after. This 5-cent coin carries not just monetary but immense artistic value, thanks to the talents of two legendary designers, Arnold Machin and Stuart Devlin. The obverse side of the coin showcases the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, elegantly facing right and wearing the exquisite Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This timeless depiction, crafted by British sculptor Arnold Machin, was used across many Commonwealth nations and became an enduring symbol of regal dignity. On the reverse, Stuart Devlin, Australia's official coin designer, crafted a stunning image of two short-beaked echidnas, known scientifically as Tachyglossus aculeatus. These iconic spiny ant-eaters represent the rich biodiversity of Australia and are nestled around the large denomination inscription, 5 cents. Together, these elements make this coin a miniature work of national pride. Unlike the common copper-nickel composition used in most 5-cent coins, a number of rare 1977 specimens are known to contain a higher copper content due to planche errors or experimental strikes, the result of transitional minting errors or alloy variations, making them extraordinary rarities. This copper composition gives the coin a subtle reddish tone, setting it apart from the standard issue. Combine that with its crisp strike, fine detailing on the Queen's tiara, and well-defined features of the echidnas, and you have a coin that becomes a true standout, especially in higher grades. What truly elevates the 1977 Australian 5-cent coin into the numismatic elite is its scarcity in very fine VF condition or better. Most circulated examples are worn down due to heavy use, leaving only a few survivors with sharp details and minimal wear. Coins graded very fine, extremely fine, or even uncirculated are extremely difficult to find. And when they do appear at auctions, they spark intense bidding wars. A certified coin with excellent luster, no major blemishes, and clean fields can easily fetch prices from $500 to $2,000, or significantly more depending on provenance and demand. In recent years, the market for rare Australian decimal coins has surged, and the 1977 5-cent coin is at the forefront of this wave. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to its fascinating design, historical context, and increasing rarity. The value of a pristine or certified 1977 5-cent coin has climbed steadily due to limited supply and heightened global interest in Commonwealth-era coins. As of now, high-grade examples have sold for thousands at reputable auctions, and that trend shows no signs of slowing down. Whether you're in Australia, the UK, or North America, collectors recognize this coin as a rising star with strong potential for long-term appreciation. If you're considering adding this gem to your collection or investing in rare Australian coins, here are a few key tips. First, focus on condition. Only coins in VF or better grades hold significant value. Seek professional grading from respected agencies like PCGS or NGC for authentication and long-term value protection. Even small features can drastically affect a coin's grade and price. Join numismatic communities, online forums, and attend coin shows to connect with seasoned collectors. These networks are great sources of insight, rare finds, and emerging trends in the market. The 1977 Australian 5-cent coin is far more than just a rare collectible. It holds a special place in the country's numismatic journey. As one of the earliest decimal issues to achieve such high collectible status, it bridges the gap between everyday currency and national heritage. Its artistic excellence, minting anomalies, and scarcity make it a benchmark for collectors of modern Australian coinage. It is a coin that tells the story of a transitioning nation, one that embraced innovation while honoring tradition, represented in the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and the uniquely Australian fauna on its reverse. For collectors, worldwide, this coin represents a tangible connection to a transformative era. Its rarity, historical resonance, and rising market value ensure it will continue to appreciate in the years ahead. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the hobby, investing in the 1977 5-cent coin is not just a smart move. It's a step into a deeper story of heritage, artistry, and enduring value. And secondly, we're talking about the most valuable and most expensive 1975 Australian 5-cent piece is one of the rarest and most sought-after decimal coins down under. With its unique copper composition, stunning design, and extreme scarcity, in top condition, this coin is a crown jewel for collectors. Stick around as we dive into its history, design secrets, and why savvy numismatists are scrambling to own one. The 1975 5-cent coin holds a special place in Australian numismatic history. Unlike later issues, this was one of the first decimal coins struck after Australia switched from pounds to dollars in 1966. But what makes it rare? The Royal Australian Mint produced far fewer 5-cent coins in 1975 due to surplus stocks from previous years. Most were heavily circulated, leaving only a handful in very fine, VF, or better condition. Experts estimate that fewer than 1,000 high-grade examples survive today, with mint-state specimens being almost unobtainable. Its copper-nickel composition, 75% Q, 25% Ni, also makes it distinct from modern plated coins, adding to its allure. The coin's beauty lies in its dual artistry. The obverse features the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machine, showcasing Her Majesty facing right and wearing the iconic Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a symbol of elegance and continuity. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, Australia's foremost coin designer, highlights the short-beaked echidna, a spiny anteater native to Australia. This design celebrates the country's unique wildlife, a theme Devlin masterfully incorporated across the decimal series. The clean lines and intricate details make this coin a miniature work of art. So, what's it worth? In well-worn condition, a 1975 5-cent piece might fetch $20–50, but in VF or better, prices skyrocket to $500–2,000 plus. Certified examples, like those graded by PCGS or NGC, command even higher premiums. For instance, a PCGS MS65 sold for $2,300 in a recent auction. Demand is growing as collectors realize its scarcity and historical significance. Unlike bullion, rare coins like this often outperform traditional investments because their value isn't tied to metal prices alone. With Australia's decimal coins gaining global attention, the 1975 5-cent piece is a blue-chip numismatic asset. If you're hunting for this treasure, condition is everything. Look for sharp details on the echidna's spines and the Queen's tiara. Avoid cleaned or damaged coins. Certification by NGC PCGS ensures authenticity and grade. Join Australian numismatic communities, like the Australian Numismatic Society, to track auctions and trends. Check old coin rolls, estate sales, or inherited collections. You might get lucky. And remember, patience pays. Holding long-term could yield even greater returns, as fewer high-grade coins remain available. Beyond its monetary value, the 1975 5-cent coin embodies Australia's transition to modernity. It's a tangible piece of the decimal revolution, marking the end of the British pound system. The echidna design also reflects the nation's pride in its unique biodiversity, making it culturally resonant. Internationally, it's admired for its Machine-Devlin collaboration, a fusion of British heritage and Australian innovation. As more collectors worldwide pursue Commonwealth rarities, this coin's prestige only grows. The 5-cent coin is more than just a collectible. It's a snapshot of a pivotal moment in Australia's economic history. The shift to decimal currency in 1966 was a bold move that streamlined commerce and aligned Australia with global standards. By 1975, the new system had settled in, but the limited mintage of that year's 5-cent coin created an accidental rarity. Today, it stands as a testament to the era's craftsmanship and vision. Collectors prize it not only for its scarcity, but also for its role in shaping the nation's identity. As interest in decimal coins continues to rise, the 1975 5-cent piece is poised to become even more desirable among historians and investors alike. One of the key reasons why this coin's value continues to rise is because of its accessibility. Unlike ancient coins locked away in museums or private collections, the 1975 5-cent piece might still be sitting in a drawer, a jar, or even in circulation. This accessibility, combined with the potential for extremely rare variants, makes it especially exciting for novice collectors and experienced investors alike. The thrill of possibly discovering a valuable coin in your own possession adds a layer of excitement and anticipation, turning every coin hunt into a potential payday. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 1975 5-cent coin is a must-have for its rarity, beauty, and legacy. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin insights, and let us know in the comments. Do you own this elusive piece? Until next time, happy hunting, and remember, your pocket change could be a hidden fortune. And thirdly, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and unexpectedly valuable coins in Australian numismatic history. The most expensive and rare 1982 Australian 5-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. But this isn't just any coin. This rare version, struck in copper instead of the standard Cupro nickel, is now considered an accidental masterpiece and a true collector's prize. Its origins tie directly into a fascinating era of Australia's decimal currency transition, and the unusual composition makes it an anomaly that's captivated serious collectors across the globe. The 5-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, as Australia transitioned to decimal currency. By 1982, the coins were well established in circulation. However, what makes the 1982 copper 5 cents so remarkable is that it was never intended for public use. These rare copper versions were likely test strikes or mint errors that accidentally made it into circulation. Most 5-cent coins from 1982 were struck in the usual Cupro nickel alloy, but a handful are known to exist in copper, a composition normally used for 1 and 2-cent coins. This makes them extraordinary rarities. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that defies its own identity, a 5-cent piece struck in the wrong metal, making it a once-in-a-generation discovery. The design of this coin is a brilliant collaboration of two renowned British artists. On the obverse side, we see the second official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine. In this profile, the Queen is depicted facing right, adorned in the iconic Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a symbol of regal continuity and elegance. This particular portrait graced Australian coins from 1966 until 1984, and it's a strong visual link to the era of early decimal coinage. Flip the coin to the reverse, and you'll be greeted by Stuart Devlin's celebrated depiction of two short-beaked echidnas, also known as spiny ant-eaters. Devlin's design masterfully balances scientific accuracy with artistic charm, capturing the unique fauna of Australia and reinforcing the country's identity on its coinage. The detailed engraving of the echidnas curling around the 5 denomination remains one of the most beloved designs in Australian numismatics. Now, here's where things get even more exciting. While standard 1982 5-cent coins are common, the rare copper versions are exceptionally valuable, fetching anywhere from $500 to over $2,000 depending on their condition and certification. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition, especially those authenticated by third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC, command top dollar at auctions and private sales. Collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium for coins that have sharp details, minimal wear, and confirmed copper composition. And because so few of these coins were ever discovered, the market has remained fiercely competitive. This isn't just about money, it's about prestige, rarity, and owning a tangible piece of Australian minting history. For collectors hoping to find or invest in this hidden treasure, there are a few key tips to keep in mind. First, condition is everything. Look for coins with crisp edges, legible inscriptions, and minimal tarnishing. Second, always verify the composition. A simple weight test can hint at a different metal, but professional grading and authentication are crucial for full market value. Third, join numismatic forums and Australian coin communities. Fellow collectors often share insights on where these rare varieties have turned up and offer support on grading standards. And finally, consider storage and preservation. Keeping the coin in a controlled environment ensures it maintains or even increases its value over time. This coin isn't just rare, it's symbolic. The 1982 copper 5-cent piece represents a fascinating anomaly in the otherwise controlled world of minting. It echoes the transition from old imperial systems to modern decimal currency, and captures the global spread of Queen Elizabeth II's image during a pivotal time in Commonwealth history. Its echidna design symbolizes Australia's commitment to showcasing its unique wildlife, and the accidental nature of its copper composition makes it a compelling narrative for collectors and historians alike. In the international world of numismatics, this coin holds considerable allure. It appeals not just to Australian collectors, but also to global enthusiasts fascinated by errors, anomalies, and sovereign coinage. So if you come across a 1982 Australian 5-cent coin that feels a little different, maybe a bit lighter or redder in hue, don't ignore it. You might just be holding one of the rarest and most valuable copper coins Australia has ever produced. It's more than currency. It's a story, an artifact, and a symbol of Australia's rich and evolving numismatic legacy. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the greatest treasures. And fourthly, we're diving into one of Australia's most sought-after decimal coins, the rare 1983 Elizabeth II 5-cent piece. This tiny copper coin holds massive value for collectors, and if you've got one in top condition, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Struck during a pivotal transition period in the Royal Australian Mint's history, this coin stands out as one of the most sought-after decimal issues. Its value lies not only in its scarcity but also in its exquisite design, featuring Arnold Machine's regal second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and Stuart Devlin's iconic echidna reverse. Unlike later issues, the 1983 coin retains the original, heavier copper-nickel composition, making it a tangible piece of Australia's numismatic evolution. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on this coin is particularly significant. Machine's design captures her wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a symbol of elegance and continuity in British monarchy. On the reverse, Devlin's depiction of the short-beaked echidna is a masterclass in precision, with fine details that are often lost in circulated examples. The combination of these artistic elements elevates the coin beyond mere currency, transforming it into a miniature work of art. For collectors, finding one in pristine condition is a rare triumph, as most surviving examples show signs of wear from decades of circulation. What truly sets the 1983 5-cent coin apart is its extreme rarity in high grades. While millions were minted, the vast majority entered circulation and suffered significant wear. Coins that avoided heavy handling and retained their original luster are exceptionally scarce. Today, specimens in very fine condition or better can command prices ranging from $500 to $2,000, with certified examples in MS65 or higher reaching even greater sums. The market for these coins is fiercely competitive, with collectors and investors alike recognizing their long-term potential. Unlike modern bullion or commemorative issues, the 1983 5-cent piece derives its value from genuine scarcity and historical demand. For those looking to add this coin to their collection, understanding grading standards is crucial. Professional certification from NGC or PCGS is highly recommended, as it provides assurance of authenticity and quality. Key factors to examine include the sharpness of the Queen's portrait, the fullness of the echidna's spines, and the presence of original mint luster. Collectors should also stay informed by participating in numismatic forums, attending auctions, and networking with fellow enthusiasts. The knowledge gained from these communities can be invaluable in identifying undervalued coins and avoiding overpaying for inferior examples. Beyond its numismatic appeal, the 1983 5-cent coin holds a special place in Australia's cultural heritage. It represents a time when coins were designed to last, with robust compositions and intricate detailing that reflected national pride. The echidna, a unique native animal, symbolizes Australia's rich biodiversity, while the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II connects the coin to a broader Commonwealth legacy. This dual significance makes it a favorite among both local and international collectors, further driving its desirability and market value. Investment-wise, the 1983 5-cent coin offers a compelling opportunity. Unlike speculative assets, its value is underpinned by tangible rarity and historical importance. Over the past decade, prices for high-grade examples have shown steady appreciation, a trend likely to continue as more collectors enter the market. Its compact size and relatively affordable entry point compared to other rarities make it an accessible yet prestigious addition to any portfolio. For those with a long-term perspective, this coin represents not just a financial asset, but a piece of Australian history that will only grow in significance. The international appeal of the 1983 5-cent coin cannot be overstated. Collectors worldwide admire its classic design, ties to British royalty, and representation of Australia's natural wonders. The machine portrait is universally recognized as one of the most elegant depictions of Queen Elizabeth II, while Devlin's reverse design is celebrated for its artistic merit. In the realm of Australian numismatics, few coins offer the same combination of rarity, beauty, and historical weight as the 1983 5-cent piece. Its journey from everyday currency to coveted collectible mirrors the evolution of Australia's coinage system itself. For those fortunate enough to own one in top condition, it is more than just a coin, it is a legacy. As interest in decimal rarities continues to rise, the 1983 5-cent coin stands poised to solidify its status as one of Australia's most enduring numismatic treasures. The hunt for this elusive piece is well worth the effort, promising both financial reward and the pride of preserving a pivotal chapter in monetary history. And we're deep dive in the world of numismatics. Few coins command the attention and admiration like the 1984 Australian 5-cent coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. As one of the early decimal coins issued after Australia's historic transition to decimal currency in 1966, this coin is part of a transformative era in the country's monetary history. The 1984 issue may seem unassuming at first glance, but it's a standout due to its extremely low survival rate in high-grade conditions, making it incredibly rare and highly coveted by collectors. The shift to decimalization was a major cultural and economic milestone for Australia, and coins from this period symbolize not only monetary change, but also national identity. The 5-cent coin in particular became a vital denomination in daily transactions, yet this specific 1984 variant stands out as a collector's dream. What makes the 1984 5-cent coin truly exceptional is its captivating dual design, brought to life by two of the most renowned artists in numismatic history, Arnold Machin and Stuart Devlin. On the obverse, Arnold Machin's distinguished second portrait of Elizabeth II faces right, adorned with the iconic Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. This elegant image, introduced in the late 1960s, became a symbol of both continuity and modernization for the monarchy. Meanwhile, the reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen, features the beloved short-beaked echidnas, also known as spiny ant-eaters, Tachyglossus aculeatus, surrounding the denomination. These uniquely Australian creatures symbolize resilience and uniqueness, anchoring the coin deeply in the national consciousness. Although the 5-cent denomination is commonly associated with copper-nickel composition, the 1984 issue is surrounded by a mystery of material anomalies, where some circulated examples exhibit signs of unusual copper content due to metal variation during minting. This peculiarity, combined with its standard size of 19.41 mm and a weight of 2.83 grams, has sparked intense interest among specialists. What elevates the coin's desirability even further is its scarcity in very fine or better condition. Because these coins were heavily used in circulation, very few remain in collectible states. In numismatics, rarity is everything, and when rarity meets condition, the coin transforms from common currency to a prized artifact. The market value of the 1984 Australian 5-cent coin has seen dramatic appreciation in recent years. While well-worn specimens may only carry modest premiums, examples in very fine condition or better can fetch anywhere from $500 to an astonishing $2,000 or more at auctions and private sales. This steep increase in value is driven by a combination of low population in higher grades, heightened awareness among collectors, and increasing international interest in unique Commonwealth coinage. Investors and collectors are now closely watching this coin's trajectory, as its rarity and provenance align with trends seen in other high-performing coins in the numismatic world. If you're thinking about adding this gem to your collection, or even holding it as an investment, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, prioritize condition. coins graded very fine, VF, extremely fine, XF, or uncirculated, UNC, by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC command the highest premiums. Be wary of unverified claims. Third-party certification offers authenticity and market trust. Join numismatic communities, both online and in person, such as the Australian Numismatic Society or forums like Coin Community. These groups offer guidance, grading comparisons, and access to trusted dealers. For those aiming to invest, look for slabbed, low-population examples with clean surfaces, sharp details, and strong eye appeal. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1984 5-cent coin serves as a cultural and historical symbol. It marks a period of national transition and reflects Australia's growing confidence in its unique identity. The portrait of Elizabeth II reinforces Australia's ties to the Commonwealth, while the echidnas on the reverse showcase native fauna, connecting people to the continent's rich biodiversity. The globe continued to seek coins with rich backstories. An undeniable scarcity, the 1984 Australian 5-cent coin stands out as a compelling addition to any portfolio. Its artistic roots, sovereign symbolism, and limited high-grade availability give it enduring appeal that transcends borders. Moreover, its value continues to rise as awareness grows and high-quality specimens become harder to find. For those with a long-term vision, this coin offers a unique mix of historical depth, cultural resonance, and strong market potential. Whether you're a passionate collector or a strategic investor, the 1984 5-cent coin represents not only a slice of Australian numismatic excellence but also a globally respected asset with lasting significance.